What if you already had all the answers that you were looking for and that you think are somewhere else to find? I think that a lot of the time we already have the answers, but we feel it in our gut, and what we feel isn't the answer that we really want. And so we're scared of the shift that that answer would mean for our life. And we don't want that to be the answer. And so we feel like we don't really even know the answer, even though we might already have a feeling for what the answer is. And I've recently experienced this in my life. I came to the realization that I do know what I want and I do know what I need, but I always feel like that's not the way because of how I was conditioned by society and by what I think is normal from watching other people and how they do things, even though that's not my path. And even though I don't know if those other people might be doing things that actually don't make them happy too. So why would I look at other people for my answers or try to do things in a logical way when my gut instinct says something else? And so I'm trying to find those answers again, because I think a lot of times we suppress them and we don't listen to them because we don't fully understand that they're already there. And that was a very beautiful realization for me, because it made me lighten up. It made life feel a little bit less rigid, because I think sometimes I'm stuck in my own cage, and I'm sure we all are stuck in our own cages. We do have our outside limitations, and all of us have a different reality that allows for different things, but a lot of us do have a lot of influence over our own lives, and we do have to make informed decisions. But I think there are ways to move things in a direction that feels better, and that might be a little bit scary at first. I usually don't make videos like this. This is very spontaneous, and my arm is actually starting to hurt. But I just hiked up this beautiful mountain that I come up on whenever I like to just do a sort of quick hike. I don't know if you can see in the back. It's really pretty here. I'm gonna lean my elbow on my leg here. I just felt like I wanted to share more spontaneous messages. I truly don't know exactly what I'm doing on here. I love sharing everything that excites me, and there are a lot of different things that excite me, and a lot of it is to do with how I am moving through things in my own life, of course, because those are the things that take up my time and my headspace. So I enjoy sharing that, and I hope that someone will be able to get something out of that, and that me finding my true authentic voice and practicing authenticity and not overthinking will resonate with someone else, whether it's the message itself or the way that I'm sharing it without, overthinking it. Because I am someone who puts a lot of importance on authenticity and being my true self. And I thought that I had figured a lot of that out already, and that I was already my true authentic self, and that I'm always, I like to share, and I want to just show up as truly me. But now with this whole answer and decision making, I'm realizing I'm stuck in some things because I'm not authentically me, because I'm not listening to myself as much as I could or want to, in order to feel better and to create my life in a way that I truly enjoy. And so it's very interesting to me that there's still a lot that unconsciously is there that's inauthentic, because I feel like we're all conditioned, and we have to really work through that and understand what is the thing that's truly me, and what is the thing that I'm doing because I feel like I should, because society tells me to do it, or because that's the more logical or sensible thing to do, when logical and sensible doesn't always mean that it will be the best thing for you. You know, everybody works differently, and I'm someone who very much listens to her gut and has to listen to my gut, because that's the only way for me to truly make the decisions that get me anywhere in life and that make me happy. And it's always been that way. Every time I tried to find a solution with my head, I really got stuck and I never got any further. And whenever I just went with my gut and accepted that that's the thing I needed to do, I found a way and it worked out, and the best things happened from that. So that is my way to do things, and that is often, I think, why I don't find the solutions that are really already there, and I know what they are, even though I consciously don't know what they are, because I try to find the solution with my head, and I'm like, no, it can't be the most easy fix solution that I'm thinking about the whole time already. It can't be that, because that's not the right thing to do. And sometimes making a decision or following that instinct or that inner feeling of what you know feels right also feels like you're making a step back. I think it can feel like that, and that's why it's so scary. But I think when you do allow that, and you at least make that small step, or you go into that direction without maybe like fully jumping it, you do make room for something else. And you're then free again to be creative or find what fits in that space now. And it might be something even better and bigger that you could have imagined, and way better and bigger than the thing that you held on to because it felt safer. That's how things have worked for me in my life. And it's funny that I've come to this conclusion again, that I help myself up again, and I'm still holding myself up, but it's so liberating to have that realization and hopefully act on it soon and have some exciting things happen. And even just me sitting here and doing this video and allowing myself to just basically talk to myself and to you guys without having a full plan, because I enjoy doing this. I love talking and I love sharing my thoughts, and a lot of times I edit myself a lot because I want it to be perfect, and those videos will come too because they're fun to make also. But sometimes I think I just need to share, and even if no one watches it, that's fine, because I'm actually enjoying doing this right now, and it's so pretty right now. The sun is about to slowly go down. Not quite yet. It's up there right now. I just hiked up. I did a lot of heavy breathing. I did not sleep well last night, and I had the plan of coming up here today, and so I really wanted to do it because I know that it makes me feel really good to be outside and to be in nature. And while I walk up here, I usually either I listen to a podcast or have thoughts or come up with, I have different ideas walking up, sometimes even while I'm listening to a podcast. It just sparks different things in me, and it makes my body feel nice and relaxed and tired when I get back home, and it just feels different being outside and then coming home to my apartment compared to just being at home all day and not moving as much. So if you have the chance to also do that and go out in nature and get some exercise in, or just enjoy nature and the sun, then I highly recommend it. I'm gonna make my way back down now, and I'll see you guys another time. Thank you for watching.